The state electricity network has again collapsed. A lack of fuel forced Lebanon's largest power stations to shut down. It's the fourth time in the past months that shortages caused a countrywide blackout. A deep economic crisis means a cash-strapped state is struggling to import energy resources.
We used to have electricity for an hour daily. Now it is totally cut. We're spending our time outside our homes so our children can have fun.
The total power outage has practically been the case for months. State electricity in most places has been available for an hour or two a day. The company is now trying to use the Army's reserves to operate its power plants temporarily before the expected arrival of a fuel shipment. But the state-run plants have run poorly for decades.
There's been no electricity in Beirut since yesterday, and private generators are too expensive. How can we survive?
The energy sector has been a huge drain on the state's finances for decades. Its annual losses reach $1.5 billion. Successive governments have continued to sustain the system instead of fixing it. They've subsidized fuel and maintained a bloated workforce as part of the political parties' patronage networks. The international community has been demanding the restructuring of the sector before it approves financial assistance. There has been no political will. Instead, the authorities made a deal with Iraq to swap fuel for medical services, and the new government is negotiating supplies of electricity from Jordan and natural gas from Egypt via Syria. But those deals are likely to take months, and it may help ease the crisis, but it won't resolve it. Lebanese households have had to put up with daily power cuts since the end of the civil war in 1990. But now, the local currency has lost 90% of its value. It means only a few are able to afford private generators, while hospitals, bakeries, and other essential services are in crisis mode. For many here, the electricity company has come to symbolize the corruption and mismanagement blamed for the economic collapse that has all but paralyzed the country.